Hi everyone, I thought I'd pop in and share a couple of quick little bits with you and let you take a look at some products in action and talk again about the QR code, which I am really excited about. You'll find through the whole month as I keep talking about the QR codes because I'm very excited about this. So I'm going to actually do a few things right here on the table. I'm going to stand up, but I'm going to use this camera to help show some stuff to you. So on page 10 of the catalog, we have this fabulous series. And you've got the Chop and Prep Chef, you've got the Smooth Chopper, and you've got the Power Chef system. And the Chop and Prep together, along with the Power Chef system, you can purchase together as a set called the Power Chef Premium System. And that's down at the bottom. But one of the things that I wanted to make sure that you also noticed was here is the QR code. So you can actually see these items in action. You can actually see them working, but down below here, this is another way that they're using the QR codes. And this is to share recipe ideas. Sometimes it's a single recipe, sometimes it's a variety of different recipes. It gives you a chance to see different things that you can create while you're working with certain products, to give you an idea for yourself on how you might want to use the products outside of what you might think of as standard use. So it's kind of a really handy, nice new feature, and I hope they continue to build upon this because I'm really excited about it, and I think it will help benefit all of us. So what I wanted to do a little bit today was I'm actually in the process of helping prep for tonight's dinner. So I'm making some spaghetti sauce, and I started with an onion, and see here the yellow onion. I did cut it down into a couple of, I don't know if you can see that with the light, there we go, into eighths. One big onion cut into eighths. But for me to chop everything up, my hands I have difficulty with. So this is also something that's helpful for somebody with arthritis or difficulties with your hands. Whether you're young or old, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes we have issues that make it harder for us to spend a lot of time chopping and cutting and doing some small fine work in the kitchen. So this, after a handful of pulls, I also added some pepper. So again, I wash and I quarter them, and then I dump them all into this. I think I pulled it 3 times. Now I can pull it as many times as I want and make it even smaller if I was making a salsa. But you can see this is actually a really great size for going into my pasta sauce. So I'm going to set that aside because that one we'll also use in a bit. But I also wanted to show you with the Chop and Prep because this one I use for garlic, and I pre-did some garlic earlier this week, so I don't need more garlic, although surprise, surprise. But I do my garlic a lot of times, especially for most of my recipes now, in this. There are a few exceptions when I need it into a true paste. And then if I chop it up here and then use my garlic press, it is so much easier on my hands than to try and use. I've been finding that that's my answer to still be able to get the paste without using the big giant clove in the press because I have such difficulty with that. So this is the sleeve that goes on this. So you can see that I'm just going to pull it off. It had a little locking piece that went and slid over the thing. The larger one also has its own locking unit as well for safety, so that you can help make sure your hands don't get cut or anything while you've got things in there. But I thought today what I would do is show you some of the other things, because I've done garlic, I do onions, I do like small batches of onions. When I'm doing larger batches, I use the larger unit. But I also I did these for the other day for ice cream. We wanted some chopped peanuts. So I ground up the peanuts. And so this is a nice sample to show you. The other one that we'll do, and I'll do this real quick right now, is like if I wanted some walnuts, maybe in a cookie recipe. Now, if I was doing a larger amount, I would use the larger unit, but I'm just gonna show you with the small one right here. So maybe you just need a little bit to sprinkle over the top of a recipe or in a salad, but you don't want the whole chunks. So I've put them in there, and I'm just basically gonna pull, and that's it. Like I just snapped it out, and look at what I've got. I've got some lovely chopped up. If I wanted to do another pull or two, I could. I could choose to make it as small as I wish. But I am so thrilled with what this unit has done to help me in the kitchen. And as I said, like if I'm making tomato sauce from scratch, including the tomatoes, again, I pull out the large unit and away I go. It just takes those tomatoes and puts it right into the sauce style that I need before I put it into the pan for cooking. So if you have any questions regarding any of these, or maybe there's something you'd like me to sample at some point chopping up, feel free to comment below. Let me know. I would love to be able to give you an idea of how easy and helpful it is in the kitchen. Oh, one of the other things, and I think I've talked about this before, is this one. This one has become our regular milkshake maker. This is what my oldest son has decided. It's no longer mine. It's his first. And the only time I get priority on it is when I'm going on with you guys, or I'm making him dinner. So it's his milkshake maker. And he actually uses the blade because he dumps the actual frozen ice cream into it, tosses some milk into it, and then just whips it all up. It's a vanilla milkshake. He's our basic boy, but this is his toy, and it doesn't make a lot of noise, and he makes his own milkshakes now. I don't think our electric units have been used in forever since I've gotten them in the house. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, and have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon. Bye.